Mike Ippoliti here from JobProgress, and today I wanted to make a quick video detailing the full functionality of sales automation. So for starters, we want to hit our down-facing arrow in the top right corner, locate settings, and then scroll on down on our left-hand side here until we see the tab that says Others. Before you can enable sales automation in the workflow, you have to first activate that ability here in Others. So you'll see I already have them checked off. If you don't, you can just go ahead and check them. Enable for web functionality as well as mobile functionality. Hit that save button and you're good to go. Step number 2 is going to be to locate the workflow tab on your left-hand side here. Once you're in your workflow, remember you can always add to the workflow, take away from it, but keep in mind you can never delete a stage that currently has jobs located inside of it. Once you identify a stage that you want to activate sales automation for, go ahead and locate that stage. Click the sales automation button on the right-hand side. You'll see me hovering over that. And now you can choose what you want to activate. Activate a task for one of your employees or users on JobProgress. Activate an automatic email. That could be to an adjuster, a subcontractor, a customer, whoever it may be. And then activate mobile notifications. Mobile notifications would be for when you move from stage to stage, it would trigger the sales rep or anyone associated with that job that job has then been moved. So go ahead and check off whatever it is that you want to activate or enable, as we see here. Hit that update button once you're done, and just hit that save workflow. You always want to save your workflow so that this way you don't lose anything you've just activated or added or changed, whatever it may be. Now we can go ahead and locate Sales Automation Setup in the top right corner. Click the button, blue button, Sales Automation Setup. You'll see your two options for task templates and email templates. Let's take a look at an email template first. And let's say that I want to make a simple follow-up. We're going to hit Add Template in the top right corner. You can see on the screen that was just prior to this, I had a bunch of templates already created for multiple different stages. But let's go ahead and focus on this one. Your title would be what you see either when moving into the stage and having the automatic email trigger, or when sending an email and manually applying one of these templates. So I'm just going to call this one Follow Up New. Email subject is going to be Hello from Hudson Contracting. I'm going to link to the stage that I want this to trigger on. That's going to be my follow-up stage. From here, I can choose my recipient. Any would allow me to type in an address manually. You could always CC, BCC, whoever you'd like. And now we can start building our email content. So instead of doing Dear Valued Customer or something non-specific, we're just going to go ahead and start typing in hello, and then use our database elements to personalize and customize this email for you. This is going to take your data that's already in the system and use it as a placeholder so that it populates inside of this email. Maybe I'll do customer first name, throw in a comma. Let's say this is just a quick follow-up regarding the proposal discussed the other day. If you have any questions regarding your... Now, I want to put what the trade is. That's going to be under my job tab here, because you'll see you have a couple different tabs. There's a lot of different pieces of information you could pull. Insurance information, contact people on the job rep, the estimator, completion date. There is a lot of information you could pull from. So I'm just going to go ahead and do trade type, and then type project at the end. Just a quick follow-up regarding the proposal discussed the other day. If you have any questions regarding your job trade project, feel free to give me a call directly at... And now this is going to be for any sales rep. So instead of having to type your own personalized information in, we're going to use those elements again, those database elements, and choose salesman/customer rep, right? But I'm going to choose the phone number because that's what I want to populate there. So now whoever is assigned as the rep for that job, their phone number is what's going to show up in this email. As a reminder, the proposal total is at, and let's just go throw another little element in there. Ooh, that's a bullet point that I accidentally clicked, so you can bullet things out if you needed to. Let's type in total job price, which can be discussed if does not meet your terms. Thank you again, and have a wonderful day. And now we're just going to finish it up with the salesman's information. Maybe I want to throw a logo in there. You'll see you have these icons in the top right of your email bar. Insert an image, pull it from your computer, and now you can throw your logo right in there. Even if you have documents that you want to attach, let's say, warranty information, whatever it may be, PDFs that you want to attach. In the top right corner, you can hit this blue upload button and actually attach those so that they would automatically be attachments in the email. Once again, reducing the manual labor that you would have to do, sending out these emails, all the time, multiple times a day, multiple times a week. Have it set up to automatically push that out, and it's one less thing that you have to worry about. And that's your email template. So now let's talk about creating a task. Perhaps I want to go back to workflow and I'll make an automatic task. Again, I could choose the stage that I want to activate that for. Once I have that selected, I can hit my sales automation button, hit task templates this time, and now you're going to see that I have a couple already pre-created. Let's say I wanted to make a task that was for the pre-production stage, like order dumpster, material, and schedule crew. I can go ahead and select the stage that I want that to trigger for. Let's say that we're in, work order crew schedule. And then I also want to lock the ability to move this job to the next stage until this task has been completed. That's what lock workflow stage does. So with that triggered, until whoever I assign this task to completes this, you will not be able to move it through the workflow. I'm going to go ahead and assign this to whoever the estimator is on the job, or maybe even the company crew. Perhaps I even had paid subcontractor users. You can set them up with tasks as well. Notify user is who it's going to notify upon completion. So if I were to go ahead and choose myself, that would notify this account, and then I would get the push notification as well as an email letting me know it's been completed. Note, please perform all pre-production duties as presented above. If I want them to get a reminder notification, I can go ahead and uncheck this box here, or check it over if you will. Have it recur every day until it's completed, week, month, hour, whatever that may be. I can put in those numbers, and that's how it will notify me. Until it's been completed every single day, this task would populate for me. Or I can choose to set a due date at the time that this is triggered, and then have this act as a reminder before it's completed. So it looks like we're pretty good here. We're going to go ahead and save it up. And now let's test out some of that sales automation functionality. We're going to go to our add button in the top left corner, and we're just going to enter in a new customer. And this is going to be Mark Rodizio. There we go, a nice Italian name, right? So let's go ahead and enter in a phone number here, email address, mark@gmail123.com. Got our addresses. Of course, with our integration with Google, they're going to automatically pull up known locations in your area, assign your sales rep, all your referral sources, the rest of the information we need. Now I'm going to add in the job. Let's say that I'm on the phone with him and he's saying that he's got a leak in his roof. Enter in all my options here. Roof as per customer. And now I'm going to save my job. So one of those tasks and emails that I had that weren't seen, that I did not edit, were that the minute I create this job record, it will automatically populate this email for the homeowner. So I've got my little welcome email, and this is how it always works whenever you trigger sales automation. If you don't want to send it, you can uncheck it. If you had multiple emails, you can check off which ones you do want. If you click your pencil icon, you'll see that it's going to auto-populate that customer information. And in this welcome email, I went ahead and I threw in, our review pages, got our logo in there. I built it up to be as nice as possible. So The minute they're on the phone with me and I'm taking in their information, they're already getting a little welcome package. Again, if I had PDFs that I wanted to include with this, I could send those over and we're good to go. And now as I move through my workflow, again, I've got my follow-up, sales automation is triggered. I can have that go ahead and automatically send out to my customer. I've got some tasks here as well. Lock the stage, task reminder, whatever it is that I want to activate, I can go ahead and activate. Same thing where if I move into my work order crew schedule, I've got my task, and now I'm ready to rock and roll. So this has been a presentation on how sales automation currently functions in the system. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, 844-562-7764, extension number 2. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.